So today we just wanna.
Oh, Charlie, we are so sorry about yesterday.
Yeah,
I had so many calls. George, why no Kea? Oh, why? And you said you were going to do it at 8:00, and you made me wait 8:00.
So that's why we're apologizing.
We're apologizing. In fact, we're apologizing
with Slim Buster.
With Slim Buster, yes.
Yeah. You know the favorite part of this song?
That's your yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, top of the morning then to Mr. Abdul Majid Rufai, Senior Manager, MFS Commercial MTN, and the entire commercial team at MTN, Charles, Agana, Edwin, and Irene. Kea to you guys.
Kea to you as well, Kojo and T. Yankson.
Yo!
You are a big chaotic fan. You and your mommy, Debbie Mangote. So, Kojo, good morning. And a Kea to you.
Oh, yes. Big Kea to Renee Vincent Ennis, General Manager, Legacy Hotels Resort, and Robert Hodgson, Regional Director, Legacy Hotels Resort. Yes.
Did you say Robert Hodgson?
Not Robert Hodgson. Oh, yeah. And celebrating his birthday this morning, Simanyak, my friend, on Twitter. And so, massive Kea to you, and Kea to my big boss, Omar Farouk Atepaga.
Kea. I also want to say Bernice Julia Donko of Ghana Exim Bank Takrady branch. From all your friends at Exim Bank, good morning, happy birthday. Now, of course, it's now time for the Sports Center.
Yes.
Brought to you by the sultry lyrics of
Yeah.
Oh,
today's also Throwback Thursday. So,
it's even Throwback.
Mad Kea to you in your selection of songs. Kea.
You know, Mad is featured on the center spread of.
Oh my God.
Of graphic showbiz.
I like
I'm
that
talking
word,
about the queen
spread.
of the
airwaves. Center spread. It's so news reviewing.
I know, right? So the queen of the airwaves, Doreen Ando, along with our own MFR Pau.
Oh wow.
And Ifya Pokia.
Oh wow.
Talking about female media influencers.
Oh, our big
and
baby
of
girl.
course, there are a number of great broadcasters there.
Yeah.
But of course, we celebrate all of you guys. Thanks.
It's Kea for the ladies. Let's get into the Sports Center.
Unless you're Evangelist Diana, some of them say Kea. Okay, the Sports Center is brought to you by MTN. Welcome to the new world. Standard Chartered Bank here for good. FPAC blows your pain away. Multi-TV just thrills.
Wait. Tell the Real Madrid fans. I know what has happened though. It's not that we did Kea, so we don't know you lost yesterday. I know.
Yeah,
Tell them it's okay. Let's continue.
Okay.
Let's read that. We know.
Dennis Abube do last good morning.
Don't behave. You think the guys didn't know?
Think the day is over for
we
you?
know. Wait, you're here.
The day is not over. But you know what? It's a new year and it's a fresh beginning. Whatever your needs are, we day for you. Is it the need to pay fees or the need for that salary or rent advance or that little something to just cushion yourself? Just keep talking, texting, browsing, and transacting more with your MTN Momo, and you could win 30,000 Ghana cedis and lots of other exciting cash rewards and more each month to cushion you in the new year with MTN More For You promo. And even brighter, you earn additional 75,000 bonus points for every 150,000 points you accumulate to increase your chances of winning these awesome cash rewards. Dial *120# to check your points. We day for you everywhere you go. Now, this is our year to live, breathe and stand red through the highs and lows of the season. Join millions of Reds around the world to show what we wear, what we do, and what inspires our great club, and win loads of prizes. Just use a Standard Chartered Visa debit or credit card online or at any point of sale in and out of Ghana to win signed jerseys and an all-expense paid trip for two to Anfield. Remember, Standard Chartered is the official sponsor of Liverpool FC, and we stand red with you. Liverpool FC, you never walk alone. Standard Chartered, here for good.
By downloading your Standard Chartered mobile app, which is very important. Get onto the Google Play Store and go ahead and download and do all that you can do. I mean, be unstoppable.
You know what someone told me?
What did they say? Yeah, what did they say?
Stand chat app and one self.
And one. We'll think about it, we'll talk to the team. You think about it, see if you want to that. Be unstoppable. Okay, let's get into the Sports Center, shall we? And last night in the English Premier League, 20 goals were scored in 6 matches, including big wins for Arsenal and leaders Liverpool, while defending champions Manchester City won modestly against West Ham.
Bit of a stuttering run. No problem about the finish. Manchester City are ahead. No one in the ground could deny them the fact they deserve to be ahead.
Van Dijk up again. It's 5-2 in not much more than 2 minutes for Virgil van Dijk, who has just trebled his goal tally for the season. He wants Lloris to come. Lloris got in the way. Lloris completely mistimed his run, and Trippier scores the own goal that settles the game in Chelsea's favour. Calamitous at the back from Tottenham.
Aubameyang takes full advantage. The Bournemouth defence was gaping.
Reactions to come, but first, Chairman of the Ghana Football Association Normalization Committee, Dr. Kofi Amoah, says his committee is working hard to meet the March 31 deadline handed them by FIFA to restructure Ghana football. Now, the NC have been in office for 5 months, and with today being the last day of the month of February, they now just have a month to go. Dr. Amoah, in an exclusive chat with Joy Sports, stated they're on course.
We have a month to go. Now that we were waiting for the ad hoc committee's reports to come, because the people that we called upon to come and do this work are people of high caliber. So there are certain areas that their input we knew we will have to put in there. And now that it's come, we are going to get down and do the work. I cannot tell you, because you see, it's not being evasive, but this is a thinking process.
Okay.
So we sit there and then we look at a statute and we say, this one there needs to be adjustment here. Then we reiterate, and we'll finally come with something that we think makes sense. So it's a process that sometimes you take one line, it may take you just 5 minutes and you are done. Some areas you may talk about it for 30 minutes. Sometimes, okay, let's rest upon this when we come back tomorrow. So it's a thinking process.
Now, President of the Ghana Olympic Committee, Ben Nunu Mensah, says the body has learned bitter lessons from the Australia Commonwealth Games visa scandal and will change things for the media accreditation process for next year's Olympic Games in Tokyo.
For the 2020 Olympic Games, Ghana has been given 2 slots, only 2 slots, and that is the only slot that we will be responsible for. Those media men are those that are our responsibility. And those 2 slots usually will give it to the leading newspaper and then maybe a leading journalist or a leading radio station, which has to do with the media, your own, and we call it a non-rights holding accreditation. These ones are done directly by yourselves. It doesn't go through the GOC. All that the NOC would do is to open up a link that the organizers had set up. And then every media house goes there and enter their media name. And then after they have done the background check, they would then ask you to bring the names of your journalists and those who did Australia. It's been opened. It would end on somewhere in the 15th of March. And then you can enter your names and then later your media house and later your names. And then when they do the background check, at this time, I'm going to tell you that I have written to them yesterday and said that, look, we want to be involved in the background check. So when everything is done, I'm pleading with them. Maybe it's not their policy. Can they send those names to us so that we can give it to the GJ or give it to the SWAG? And let's see if every person that has applied is a credible journalist.
Football next, and Asante Kotoko CEO George Amoako has been speaking about the need to improve their performances going into the game against Nkana FC on Sunday. Kotoko will take on the Zambian side at the Baba Yara Stadium, determined to revenge the 3-1 defeat last Sunday.
Can I assure you, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy at all. But trust me, we will do our best to win those 2 games.
Is there some sort of pressure on the team? Because you look at our home games, we are getting results, but away, it looks jerky.
We used to be getting away results when we started. We drew 0-0 first match, won 3-2 second match. We've lost 2 on a roll, third and fourth. It's football. And I'm saying that at this stage of the competition, we are playing against men, not boys. And we are playing against very good and matured teams. If you watch the game from the stands, you see that, yes, you are playing a match of your life. We need to improve. We need to work hard. And we take consolation in the fact that we are building. We are building. We are not a finished product yet.
Right, head coach Siki Akono shares Mr. Amoako's sentiments. For him, they must work hard to deliver all 6 points in the next 2 home games.
Well, what I can assure you is that we will work very hard. We work very hard, like we've always done. These are boys who, within 3-4 months, they've been together. We're playing against teams that have been together for over years, and so they've done well. I don't want a situation where we will push them to the wall. They will deliver. I'm sure about that. I'm very certain that on Sunday they will do their best, and their best will be enough to carry the day.
All right, so now time to talk about what happened last night in the English Premier League. Great games there, and there were wins for Liverpool, Manchester City, Chelsea and Arsenal in another pivotal night in the title race, the top four and the relegation battle. The BBC's James Gregg has a wrap.
There was potential for stories everywhere in the Premier League on Wednesday night, and to some extent, we got some. All eyes were on the top two, Liverpool at home to Watford and Manchester City, who welcomed West Ham to the Etihad. Well, Jurgen Klopp's side ran riot at Anfield. They ran out 5-0 winners with 2 goals apiece from Sadio Mane and defender Virgil van Dijk, either side of a Divock Origi strike. At the Etihad, it took a Sergio Aguero penalty to separate the two sides. So in terms of the title race, Liverpool remain 1 point ahead of City on 69 points. The only other team who had an outside chance of mounting a charge for the title was Tottenham, but after they went down 2-0 to a Chelsea side that didn't include goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga, one suspects that 9 points might be too much of a hill to climb at this stage of the season. The race for 4th place continues as current occupants of that final Champions League spot, Arsenal, thrashed Bournemouth 5-1 at the Emirates, whilst Manchester United won 3-1 away from home at Crystal Palace, Romelu Lukaku scoring twice in that one. And at the bottom end of the table, Southampton managed to move out of the relegation places with a fine 2-0 win against Claudio Ranieri's Fulham side, who are now 10 points from safety.
So let's get some critical reactions from the games then. And Jurgen Klopp feels Liverpool proved some doubters wrong after they turned on the style to crush Watford at Anfield and stay top of the Premier League.
I don't think it's an answer for me. The only thing we can do is that we have to play football to win games, and then we will see what happens. But it's not that I go in the dressing room and somebody tells me the result and I get a heart attack. So it's a normal thing. If you're top of the table, it's pretty likely that the contenders that they all win. That's how it is. That's the only advantage you have when you fight for staying in the league, actually, because the other teams lose a bit more often than in our fight. But no, nothing to say about that. I didn't think about it, to be honest, but it's of course what I expected.
Now, Chelsea manager Mauricio Sarri made goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga pay for his big mistake by dropping him before the team cast aside an air of crisis with a thoroughly deserved win over Tottenham. So, when is Kepa expected to get back on the pitch?
I think that it was the right decision. Kepa made a big mistake. He paid with the club, and then he had to pay with the team. But now I think that we have to stop. Kepa from tomorrow will be with us.
So he's back in the team for
Of course. I don't know if in the next match he will be on the pitch or not, but in the next two, in one of the next two, for sure. We cannot kill him. You are young, I think that you can make mistakes.
In Spain, Luis Suarez scored twice as Barcelona won at Real Madrid in a smash and grab El Clasico to reach a 6th consecutive Copa del Rey final. Real dominated with 14 shots to Barca's 4, but the visitors were clinical when it mattered. So Suarez smashed home Ousmane Dembele's cross before Rafa Varane's own goal put Barca in control. An audacious chip penalty from Suarez after he fouled Casemiro put the game beyond any doubt, and we'll be looking forward to the final.
People often go getting all up and then to kick all up and get it beautiful love and then get them to get bumped all up thinking
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah,
Yep,
so the
yep,
Stanbic
yep.
Jazz Festival is on, starting tonight. We've got UB40 in performance, and tomorrow we've got Richard Bonner and Salif Keita. Yeah, they've got quite some wonderful guys. And then at the Fantasy Dome, we've got everybody performing on Saturday. And there's another one there because, you know, Stoneboy is getting ready for the Faith March Independence Bash at the Labadi Beach Hotel. So there's a lot to look forward to, Charlie. You know what I mean?
So much, yeah.
You know what I mean?
What's the response to that?
You know what I mean?
What's the response?
Yeah, you mean?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, you know, yeah. That's it for the Joy Sports Center. Let's
Thanks,
see you
Joy.
there. You know how we do it, man.
Yep. So it's at the Labadi Beach Hotel tonight.
Yeah, tonight, 6 p.m. That's
Great. And you know what? It's Kofi and T. Yankson. Our chaotic fan, Kofi
Yes.
and T. Yankson. And I want to say good morning to Papaya Waka JC. You are also celebrating your birthday this morning. This is coming from Jackie Arthur and, of course, from my very good self here. So we'll take these important messages, and when we come back, we take the groove on the Super Morning Show brought to you by Stanbic Bank moving forward. You know, today is Toto Aban's birthday.
Oh!
Toto Aban is the wife of Francis Aban, our friend.
Wherever you are still listening to us. We love you.
All right, so we take these messages. We'll be right back.